great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Here we go.
Now a three-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
This defense for the Titans, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
First down, Bengals.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. You talk about this Titan defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Down the throw here, complete on the right sideline. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Here we go, here we go.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
When you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 12, 12, 12.
Mixon is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Trying to finish off this opening drive. From the 3, this is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Herb Smith Jr., his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
First and 10 now, Willis and the Titans.
At their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase
From 13 yards out.
and the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Right there.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers.
Go check. Go.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll look to Willis to throw.
Rolling to his right.
That's complete. It's Josh Wiley.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Willis. That one's taken in by Spears.
What an effort. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Back to throw, Willis. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard.
And this is caught at the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 65 yards.
Here we go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
11.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Ready?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Warriors 70.
At the 24-yard line.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready, ready?
Second down, here's Willis.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Tennessee Titan.
Check, Bobcat, check. Mustang 19.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Willis to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
70.
That's another Titan.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. And this one too low.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Willis. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Gun.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
To the 43, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Willis looking to throw it. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
They get this out quickly to the left side.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
In motion right, that's Burks.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
3rd down, it's Willis.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Street, street. Ready?
Willis is going to throw once more.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
A 3rd and 2, here's Willis.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chigga Conquo.
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Titans are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make it 24-7.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely...
It got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They give him a gain of 37. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Now Willis to throw. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
Touchdown, Titans.
Chig Okonkwo
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Burrow will throw.
This goes out wide from Mixon. Into space at the 45. Down the right sideline. Joe Mixon.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon.
78 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Right there.
Here's Spears on second down. He juked him. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, Willis.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Willis to throw on second.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Willis takes the snap. They're going for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Go check. Go check.
All the option. Here's Spears. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. Second down and 8.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Play action. Willis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 22.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. There he goes again.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
75 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
38, Titans 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for the Titans.
70 range.
First and 10, Willis.
Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Panther streak. Panther streak.
A give to Haskins up the middle.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Haskins trying to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Shotgun snap to Willis.
Going deep for Hopkins.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Nashville.
Here we go.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
11.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Here we go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily. And
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
11, Thomas.
The 34-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And some room to maneuver.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 49 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
11 MT.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
On 2. 11.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely picked.
Touchdown, Titans. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead down to 20. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
On 2, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
He's across midfield. Still going. Jamar Chase.
Touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
75 yards.
And the Bengals are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Willis looks to pass it here. Check down, complete to Haskins.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
To throw, here's Willis. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
To the air on first down, here's Willis.
His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Over the middle, he has Okonkwo.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
Back to throw, Willis.
Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
A shot downfield for Burks.
And it'll be intercepted.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come